Hey guys, how you doing? As you can see, we've got the drill on the back and we're busy putting in the spring barley. We're putting in laureate and we're drilling it at 185 kilos a hectare. Going in pretty well, it's making a nice job. This sort of the top of this field here is probably the best, some of the better land we've got, like the lighter land. So yeah, I've putting in the spring barley. I got all the beans finished, and then I got our spring oats done, and then I've put about 100 acres in contracting spring oats, and then come back here to do our spring barley, and then I might have some more oats to do. So I don't know if you can see there, but we've got the other case, the 180 on the rollers. It's sort of dry enough for it just follows with the rollers. It might be a little bit wetter when you get closer, but it's rolling in not so bad. So I was hoping to get the drone up today because it would have looked good having the tractor on the rollers going and this tractor going in the same field. But it's very windy. It's about 40 mile an hour gusts of wind. So we'll not be flying that. Also there's all these blinking seagulls flying around, making a mess of my tractor, windows and everything. But I don't know if you can see down here, this field down here is the oilseed rape field that looked horrendous basically a month ago. So for anyone who didn't watch the video, I'll put a picture up now. But that's the oilseed rape field where the pigeons inhabit it, and it's made quite a good recovery now. It's going to be a little bit behind the likes of the field above it and the other one. It's probably going to be a week later. More looking at it when we come to harvest, but it's looking quite good now. It's filling out, it's greened up. So on my last video I did about the spring drilling, I had a comment about if we'd noticed any differences in soil structure with this drill, like there's a soil improving much with using it, and I definitely think it is. Like the bit of the field I started in over there, normally when we used to plough it or we used to cultivate it and then work it, it used to just come up in big clumps, and you used to try and bash them down, and you get it down to like a golf ball size and you wouldn't get it any smaller, and it just, when it was spring, say, it used to just dry out and never look very good. But now this is the fourth year with this drill, and I think it's come up really nice and tilthy, and the seed's gone in really well, and all we've just had to do is go through with the drill. So I've noticed quite a big difference with this, and I think it's getting easier to pull. It should, as the soil structure improves, get easier to pull, and I definitely think it is. Yeah, really pleased with it so far. We'll definitely get another one. I think it's the way to go for our farm. So sometimes in the bottom of this field that I'm in, we used to plough it, and then we had a Simba unipress, so we'd unipress it once, unipress it twice always, and sometimes you even had to press it 3 times because it still wasn't fine enough, and then we used to drill it, and then we used to roll it, which was just bashing the soil and wasn't really helpful for anything. Whereas now I just come in with a drill, and I think it's making a really good job. So after I get this barley done and some more oats done, I'll be finished with the spring drilling. That'll be it finished, and we will be putting on some more fertiliser. My low seed lights come on, so we'll go and have a look, see what's in. black thing there is the sensor that comes on when you're low on seed. So hopefully the spring barley that we're drilling will be in the pubs in pints later on this year. Hopefully all goes for malting, and we'll hopefully all be in the pub by the end of this year. Well, soon. The next few months hopefully we'll have a nice cold one. With this direct drilling for the crop rotation, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, we have winter barley, then followed by oilseed rape, then winter wheat, then spring beans, winter wheat again, spring barley and winter barley. And the only reason we do spring barley and then winter barley is we can't harvest spring barley early enough up here to drill oilseed rape. Our window up here is a lot smaller than it is down south, so if you guaranteed good weather, we would drop the winter barley and just do spring barley and then oilseed rape. But by the time we're normally cutting spring barley up here, it's normally far too late for oilseed rape drilling. We've normally got our oilseed rape drilled by like first or second week in August, and then we'll get the winter barley cut. Just got to get it in up here. The boggy bit in this field here, which we always go around, so we're gonna had a lift up and drive around it. It's just like black peaty stuff, and it's just soft, like it's just minging in there. Seagulls have been at my tractor again. Look at them. Yeah, this is where like the GPS on the tractor for the headlands, but it just keeps it the same all the way around. I don't know if I can show you on here. There, you can see on there the shape of this field. The sun's behind it, but along the bottom of this headland's all like that. So we're on we did this field yesterday, I did the other one the day before. Yeah, I did that field yesterday, finished it, the end of it this morning, and I've been in the other field, so we're just doing the headlands now. Because we always do the headlands after we've drilled the middle of the field. So once I've drilled the middle of the field, Dad goes out the subsoiler and subsoils the headlands, and then I come back and I drill the headlands just so it loosens them up a bit. So this is the other field of oilseed rape we've got. It's looking really well in there. It's starting to just flower a little bit. It was just starting to come, like the flowers were coming out then. We've had these cold days. It was -3 this morning, and the wind chills about -7. So it's kind of made the top of the oilseed rape just sort of bend over a little bit. It'll pick back up, it's just the cold sometimes hits them off a bit. We'll make this a video. I've just got these 2 headlands to do today, and then that'll be it. So thank you very much everyone who's been watching and liking and subscribing, and I will keep posting videos, so I'll see you later.